seems clear of civilians. Use of lethal force permitted.
Maintain element of surprise. Roger that. Okay, we're on our way. All right, we're closing on it. Join your squad and await further instructions. You ready, guys? Go, go, go! We'll take him. Ambush!
After a long absence due to injuries, you are ready to rejoin your squad and resume your post as Chief Warrant Officer. Follow Captain Jones's lead through the training obstacle course. There are no hostiles on the training grounds. Do not shoot your squad mates.
Whoa, Chief, that was a bad one. Try to move your head. Drag on the screen to your right and left. Great! Now look up and down in the same way. Excellent. Now follow me. All's well, Chief. Go on, your squad is waiting for you.
You can see the location of your objective via the arrow at the top of the screen. Go ahead and link up with them.
Just couldn't stay away from the suck, huh, Chief? Good to see you anyways.
Great to see you back. And almost in fighting shape. Just kidding.
Okay, listen up. Command has a new mission for us. Operation Sandstorm.
Kinda sounds poetic, don't it?
Well, Operation Get Cooked in the Desert just don't have the same ring.
All right, you knuckleheads. We move out in 0100. Chief, stick around. First, let's do a quick practice run. Approach an obstacle and press the jump button to jump over it. A similar icon will appear whenever you can execute an action. You can also keep moving forward into a small obstacle to jump over it. Looks like you're injured. Don't worry, you'll be fine in a sec, Chief. You can crouch by tapping the icon next to the virtual stick. Now tap the icon again to stand up. Now let's gear you up. Come here. How about you pick up some ammo for your gun to start? Now grab a second gun from that weapons crate. Okay, let's hit the shooting range. You know the drill. Shoot them targets dead, Chief. Shot. To reload, just tap the weapon icon once. When you're close enough, you can auto-target the head for more damage. Great job, Chief. Now come over here. Looking good. Now let's try your other weapon. Okay, now let's go for more distant targets. Hit the iron sights icon. Now shoot those targets. Yeah, looks like you're still the best shot in the unit, Chief. Okay, now let's head to the grenade stand. To throw a grenade, tap the grenade icon. Now, try to hit the dummies over there. Nice. Instant dummy confetti. Gotta love it. To switch to flash grenade, double tap the grenade icon. There, not too hard, was it? Now follow me. See that dummy? Move close to him. To execute a melee hit, just shoot the target while up close. Looks like you haven't lost your edge, Chief. Okay, now come with me to the training grounds. All right, Chief, let's put it all together. Violence and mayhem. Let's rendezvous and move out.
Multiple encrypted satellite transmissions intercepted from a remote desert hotspot to an unidentified Middle Eastern location. Intel believes a new terrorist cell is setting up shop and recruiting foreign insurgents. Knock out communication towers to undermine the operations of the suspected terrorist recruitment and training facility. Little resistance is expected. Area seems clear of civilians. Use of lethal force permitted. Maintain element of surprise.
This is as far as I can get you. Rendezvous with your squad, find the courtyard, and destroy the first tower.
This is already going to hell. Go on ahead, Chief. We'll be right behind you.
Chief, you have to destroy that tower. Our satellites are picking up heavy enemy movements in the air. Proceed to the next tower, Chief. It's located near the marketplace.
This is Fox! I'm pinned! I'm pinned! Copy, Fox. I'm on your 6. Sit tight.
Rendezvous with Sergeant Dozer ASAP. He's being overwhelmed near your position and needs help.
It's like they knew we were coming. Yeah, somebody dropped the ball on this one.
Rendezvous with Sergeant Dozer. Access the park near your position and regroup with the rest of the team.
Chief, man that machine gun. No worries, Chief. I got you.
Chief, clear the area and wait for the rest of your team.
My tower's tagged. On my way back to the park. Ryan out.
Talk about a screw-up. Someone at command will answer for this. I'll see to it.
Your squad's position has been compromised. Multiple communication towers still active. Pockets of enemy combatants have sprung up across the region. Communication towers must be destroyed, then rendezvous at the palace for extraction. Element of surprise lost. Speed is of the utmost importance. Providing support for your squad mates is a secondary concern.
Chief, despite the unexpected resistance, you're to continue with this operation and destroy the rest of those towers.
How'd they know we were coming?
You should be used to it by now.
Yeah, this is different though. It's like we were set up.
Quit whining like a grunt and proceed to your objective.
Fire! Request backup ASAP! Chief, Fox is losing position. Get to him.
Great job. Now proceed to the next tower.
Lucky boy, lucky boy.
What the? One minute they're all over me, the next they're running away? Mortar fire incoming! Take cover in the garage!
We're almost there, Chief. Destroy that tower. The system is almost offline.
Captain, my first objective is destroyed.
Copy that. Good work. Proceed to your next target, over.
Proceed to the next tower, Chief. Chief, they are trying to override the communication system by using a computer network. Find the server room and blow it to pieces. Nice job. Now proceed to the last tower and meet up with the team near the palace.
Chief, we can't hold the street much longer. Rendezvous at the palace.
And wait for the rest of your team.
Good work, gentlemen. Evacuation chopper is almost at our mark.
Oh man, that's no good.
Get into the palace now! Go, go, go!
Extraction Blackhawk shot down 3 clicks from your mark. We're getting reports of multiple tangos advancing on your position. Situation in the region is dire. A large terrorist force is advancing on the capital. Repel the enemy's advance on the palace. Destroy all enemy armor to facilitate extraction. Stay alive. Extraction vehicle is on its way. Use any necessary force to defend your position.
A convoy is on its way to evacuate you. ETA 6 minutes. The palace you're in is in bad shape. Defend it at all costs from RPGs and tanks or it'll come down around you.
Your priority is to kill the RPG's gunners. Make sure the palace is not destroyed. Mortar fire! Incoming!
We got company! Enemy reinforcements moving in!
RPG! What are you waiting for, Chief? Get that RPG and shoot that tank. The RPG is in the back. Go get it, quickly! What are you waiting for, Chief? Get that RPG and shoot that tank.
Yeah! You on you, tank!
RPG! What are you waiting for, Chief? Get that RPG and shoot that tank.
I've got numerous
help those who defend the left wing.
Chief, go help Dozer on the left side.
RPG! 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 RPG!
More tanks coming from the front. Chief, hit them. RPG!
Enemy tank coming up the road!
What are you waiting for, Chief? Get that RPG and shoot that tank. RPG! RPG! What are you waiting for, Chief? Get that RPG and shoot that tank.
That's what I'm talking about!
They're pulling back! Stay sharp! They're up to something.
Water fire!
Chief,
Hostiles
Fox
from the
needs help with the
northwest.
right wing.
Chief,
RPG!
go help Fox on the right side!
RPG! RPG! RPG!
Man down! I need a man on that machine gun. Fall back to the second floor. Fox, Dozer, find something to block the stairs. Cover us, Chief. We'll take down any tangos before they get inside the palace. Hold this position. Rescue will be here in 1 minute. Evac vehicle's finally here!
The local government has been overthrown by Abu Baha, a known terrorist and longtime anti-American proponent. The entire region has been overrun. Colonel Drykov has issued a blanket evacuation directive. All friendlies are to fortify their nearest base post-haste and await further instructions. Avoid enemy combatants whenever possible. Use any necessary force.
We're not out of the park just yet, boys. Get ready. Chief, I'm counting on you to put that machine gun to good use.
Get ready, guys! Contact!
Keep going, Sergeant.
RPG!
RPG! RPG! Sit tight, knuckleheads. They're sending a bird. RPG! RPG! Oh,
God! Wish we had marshmallows.
Get us out of here, Sergeant. Now! Okay,
RPG!
we're on our way! That's right. Take the road to the right.
I'm trying, Captain. I'm doing my best.
Gotta do better than that, Sergeant.
RPG! Tango's on your right!
Chief, take him down!
RPG! RPG! Where to next, Captain?
This way. We gotta get out of here while we still
They're everywhere!
Stop whining like a grunt and keep shooting.
Sir, yes, sir! RPG on the roof!
Take a left here, Sergeant.
Watch out! Barricade!
Why'd you stop, Sergeant? Go through that barricade! Next time, you don't stop until I tell you to stop.
RPG!
Again.
How many are there? They just keep coming!
I love it. Like shooting fish in a barrel.
You're starting to scare me, Dozer.
I thought you know me better by
You
now.
sound proud, Sergeant.
Dang right, Captain.
Back up, Sergeant, through that alley. Slow down. No sense dodging.
RPG on the roof! Don't worry, Captain. I'm smooth like butter behind the wheel. That's what she said.
How much farther, Captain?
Just keep driving, knucklehead.
There's a wall up there, Captain.
I don't like the look of this place. Looks like an...
Ambush!
RPG!
Well, it ain't a birthday party. Chief, cover Sergeant Dozer while he gets out to blow that wall.
I'm going out, Captain.
RPG!
What did I just say, knucklehead? Now move it!
Yes, sir. Go, go, go!
Dozer, move it!
I'm doing my best, Captain.
RPG!
The charge is set. 20 seconds.
RPG!
That's my boy. Get ready. Hold on, knuckleheads. We're almost out of here.
RPG!
Charge blows in 3, 2, 1.
Hella cool!
Let's roll.
Let's go, guys. We're almost there. RPG!
Bang!
That was close. Faster, lose that tank.
RPG!
Turn here, Sergeant.
That's what I'm talking about.
We're almost home free.
About time.
RPG!
Take that tunnel.
We got IEDs!
Take them out before they take us out, Sergeant.
RPG! RPG! There's a ton of trees here. It ain't gonna be easy.
I don't want to be whacked under a stupid palm tree.
Just get it done, you knuckleheads.
Mortar fire! Incoming!
Hold on.
Hostile vehicle headed our way.
We got a second hostile vehicle.
Well done, knuckleheads. We're gonna live another day.
Operation Sandstorm was a near-complete failure. Your squad successfully destroyed all communication towers, but suffered unacceptable casualties. Command has issued a blackout on further communications. Join your squad in the sewers and await further instructions. Rules of engagement undisclosed.
Captain, what are we doing here? Why can't Command give us clearer directives?
All I know right now is we're here for Abu Baha.
He lives in the sewer?
Shut it, Ryan. Okay then, we're breaking into 2 teams and meeting back at the hospital. Chief, you're with Dozer. Ryan comes with me. Move out!
We believe that Abu Baha is currently recovering in the hospital near you. Take him down. Looks like the way is barred, Chief. Double back and plant some C4 on that gate to proceed. Excellent work, Chief. Proceed with your objective.
Copy. Do you need backup?
Negative. Keep pushing forward. Over.
Copy that, Captain. Those are out.
Blow that gate open so you can get inside the hospital. Sounds like you've got company. Take out all hostiles before proceeding into the hospital.
Come over here.
Great job. Proceed to the hospital.
Come over here. Come over here. Come over here. I got it, Chief. Go on ahead and tell me if it's working.
You've made it into the hospital where Abu Baha is expected to be recovering. Make it to the 6th floor, find him, and capture him. Provide cover for your squad whenever possible. Kill all enemy combatants. Capture Abu Baha if possible.
Abu Baha is in a room on the 6th floor. Find a way to the elevator. Okay, Chief. Call the elevator and wait for it to reach your floor.
Hostiles headed your way, Chief. Stay sharp.
Chief, you're not on the right floor. Find the next elevator to access the development floor. Great job, Chief. This elevator should bring you to the 6th floor. Abu Baha is in a room at the far
I'm
end.
hit.
Reach
There's a
his room,
sniper on your
kill
floor.
him once and
You okay, Captain?
Just a scratch. I've eaten bloodier steaks.
Lieutenant Jones has been shot outside. There's a sniper in the hospital. Kill him ASAP! Nice work. Grab a sniper rifle, get on the window, and cover Lieutenant Jones's evacuation.
For hell with you!
Great job, Chief. Proceed to Abu Baha's room now. This is it, Chief. You're right across from Abu Baha's room. Proceed inside and kill him. The whole place is wired. Get out now! You have 12 minutes to rendezvous with Sergeant. elevator's stuck, Chief. You have to use the stairs.
Our satellites have detected traces of tritium within a container heading out from the port of Shabbat. Combined with the rising anti-American sentiments in the region, Command fears the worst. Proceed to the port of origin and locate the sources of radioactive emissions. Contact Command immediately with your findings. Use any necessary force. Do not attempt to take further action upon discovery of radioactive emissions.
Chief, our sources have detected nuclear radiation in the port. Possible nuclear warhead inside one of the warehouses here. Find it! All right, slow it down, Chief. Heavy enemy movement ahead of you. Use your sniper rifle to take out those sentries before they sound the alarms. Good work. Hostiles eliminated and no alarm.
Nothing inside the west warehouse. I'm heading north. Over.
Copy that. Nothing here either.
Excellent work, Chief. Now use your rad detector to search the crate with a red mark. One more warehouse to search. Find a way to reach it.
All good here. At least they didn't know we were coming this time.
We got good intel for once. Shoot the flying pigs. We've got movement. Prepare for heavy resistance.
There's no other way to get into the warehouse. Find a way to activate the crane and move that container. Good. Now find the second warehouse, Chief. Chief, your team is on its way to the last warehouse. Rendezvous inside and check the first crate for radiation.
Command, we've discovered an underground passage inside the warehouse.
Command believes that the bunker you have uncovered is housing nuclear weapons the terrorists intend to use on domestic American targets. Explore the underground complex and find the nuclear warheads. Routing enemy combatants is a secondary interest. Find those nukes!
The container turned out to be the entrance to a secret terrorist complex. Enter the facility
Let's go,
and
Chief.
find the nuclear warhead ASAP. Chief, intel believes that Abu Baha himself could be inside the complex. Your primary objective is still to find the nuke, but kill him on sight if you encounter him.
You and I go straight ahead, Chief.
Okay, Chief. I'll hold this position and cover you.
Find the control room. Open that door. Good work. Now that the door is open, proceed into the lab.
Chief. You like my little surprise in the hospital? Well, I'd love to stay. But...
Chief, the path is blocked. Use the ventilation tunnels to access the next room.
Dang, this place is huge.
Yeah, seems like they put some serious money in this thing.
Didn't Intel say this was supposed to be a small, homegrown terror cell?
Kill the infidels!
This lab seems to be very deep underground. This must be where the bomb was assembled.
Did you find that bomb, Chief? We're on our way. Don't let him escape.
him reach the light.
You must find the switch to reactivate it. Proceed further into the lab, Chief. We have to find that nuke. Stay your course, Chief. Primary objective is to locate the nuke. Finding Abu Baha is of secondary importance. Great job, Chief. The bomb is in the room to your right. Find a way to open the door and wait for reinforcements.
You fear death, and yet you bring death and suffering to every part of the world. But we are hard. We cannot be stopped. And we will do anything it takes to accomplish our goals. Anything. You can't take me alive, infidel.
Great work, Sergeant. The nuclear warheads are in our possession and the terrorist leader is on the run. Abu Baha is your primary target. Find and eliminate him. Take Abu Baha into custody. Command does not want to make a martyr out of him.
Can't stop now, Sergeant Dozer! We gotta go! 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 Yes, sir. Abu Baha's not too far away.
Let's do this for Jackson and Ryan.
Baha's as good as dead, Sergeant. Don't you worry. Clear a path, Chief. Turn here, Sergeant.
Sure thing, Captain.
RPG!
They're trying to block our way with containers.
I can't get around this one.
Chief, shoot it before it touches the ground. We're approaching Abu Baha's position.
There he is! He's about to go left!
Command says there's a shortcut on our right. Take it.
Into the warehouse? You sure?
We can't let him go. Turn right now.
All right, we're closing on it.
RPG! RPG!
Chief, cut us a clear path to him.
He's trying to escape by boat!
Shoot the chain. We can't let him escape. Don't lose him, Sergeant.
We got a whole sea full of hostiles!
RPG!
He's heading for the highway!
There's no way we can get him there. He'll outrun our Hummer in no time.
We gotta find a way to block his path.
Shoot the crane out there. The container will block the road.
Good work, Chief. He's taking the train tunnel.
Follow him. Let's try and avoid the train, Sergeant.
Sounds like a plan, Captain.
What's that?
Explosive barrels. Shoot him, Chief.
Don't have much time before he takes the highway.
Did you see that?
Let's get out and take it.
Booyah, Baha! Didn't see that one coming, did you, buddy?
You still don't get it, do you? Finally. That guy talks way too much. Sorry, Chief. I like you. I do. Nothing personal.
Thank you, Captain Jones. Your service will be rewarded in this life and the next. And now, Chief, We both know you'll surrender to us. But do you know why? Because you are weak. Where does weakness come from? From fear. You are afraid to die. I am not. It's ironic. Drop your weapon. We both know you won't be using it.
Listen to him, Chief. You don't have to die here.